So after returning from Australia in early March, I stayed the next 5 months with my parents in Tennessee. But now it's time to put the hitch back on the truck, head to Louisville, Kentucky, and retrieve my Airstream from the Mega Cavern's underground storage. These vents, the antenna, and the 2 air conditioners were a little bit of a pain, but it looks good up here. Battery off, so let's see if it even comes on. It didn't look like it came on at all. Had my buckets here. I'm going to take those out. I've got a beeping noise going on, but I'm going to take it outside and give it a quick look over. It's my low pressure monitoring system, or tire pressure monitoring system, telling me I've got low pressure. But that's what Easy Tire will do if you've got low pressure. I've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes looking at everything, sorting it out. But I'll do multiple walk-arounds to make sure that I'm ready to get on the road before I get on the road. Certainly do not want to make a mistake here, but I am happy to have it out. We'll give it a look over. These are the valve stems for the tire pressure monitoring. I'm just looking for any scratches right now. It looks good, it looks clean. If I did not have that cover on there, it would be filthy. Absolutely filthy. Make sure everything is locked. These are locked. Jacks are up. These are locked. Down, down. That's connected. This is locked. That looks good. I'll check the vents. Yeah, these are down. Looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Double locked the doors always when moving. But overall, I don't see any issues. It looks clean. I'm gonna walk back in to the cave, show you the front of the cave real quick. And it looks like they're doing work over there. But this is the entrance to the cave. There's a number of things to do around here. Once we're out of this COVID-19 protocols and life resumes as normal, and hopefully it's not the new normal. Not a bad place to store it, but I would always want to put a cover over it. I know Airstreamers, well, for Airstream they say not to put a cover on it, but I put a good wax on it beforehand, and the cover I think did a lot more good than bad. I don't see any scrapes, I don't see any scratches, I don't see anything wrong with it. I am hoping to do a good wash. Most of it is clean. A little bit of dust that I could see there because they did have this up when they were moving it, so that the cover didn't get caught up in the tire. Now it's time to get to my destination, which for today is Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So my first stop was the family campground on Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. And there I spent about 10 days going through all the systems on the Airstream, running them and making sure that everything worked. Because my next stop was to the Airstream factory in Jackson Center, Ohio, which is about 60 miles north of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And there I was scheduled for my last under warranty maintenance period. So I definitely wanted to make sure that if anything was not working correctly, I would be able to tell them and they would be able to fix it. So my maintenance period at the Airstream factory was on a Tuesday, so I arrived on a Monday afternoon and stayed overnight at their on-site campground. The next morning I was met by the technician at 7:15 and there explained everything that I wanted to be looked at and corrected. So after about 4 hours in the maintenance bay, I then met with the technician again, and he walked me through everything that he had completed and fixed. So after my maintenance period on Tuesday, I stayed the night again at their on-site campground, and the next morning I hitched up and made my way to Indiana. This is where I was planning on being on Sunday. So like everyone else, I'll be watching this race on TV.
This is the Indianapolis 500.
Paul, I'm sure. Oh, now the whole car's going to light up. Massive hit. Big tank slapper in the dirty air. Erickson had been working hard to try to make some ground on VK.
Features coming up on Takuma Sato.
After Indiana, I then started making my way south with my first stop at Bowling Green, Kentucky to visit the National Corvette Museum. I then visited Mammoth Cave, which is also in the area.
Some of the artifacts we have found, but most artifacts are still in the cave. And then you're also going to see where there was experimental tuberculosis hospital in the cave.
All right, just had the safety brief. Now we're heading down to the cave and they are separating people. People may have lived in these forests as early as 10,000 years ago, and evidence shows that they first entered Mammoth Cave through the collapsed entrance below some 4,000 years ago to collect minerals. This prehistoric exploration apparently ended 2,000 years later. Hello.
Cave.
The fork in the road.
Exactly. The right's the short route, the left is the long route. You can turn around at any point, you can do both.
All right. So left, go, and then it's a down and back.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Tradition holds that pioneer settler John Hutchins rediscovered Mammoth Cave in 1798 when he entered this ravine while bear hunting. Tours have been using this same portal since 1816. The historic entrance is now known to be the largest natural entrance to the Mammoth Cave system. People continue to travel from all over the world to this spot to enter the world's longest known cave. So I'm at Fall Creek Falls State Park. Very nice campground. This is in Tennessee. This is one of the Tennessee's top rated state parks. So far I'm enjoying it. Overall, it's been a nice hike. The rain came through at times, very light. Most of the rain was caught by the trees, so not an issue. Just got to watch out for the rocks that are slick. I plan on going straight back to the RV and get lunch. I think we'll go to the overlook. This is the way I've got to go back to get to the RV, but 0.7 miles, not that far. We'll go there and take a look. Probably a little bit better view in the winter time. But right now, with all the leaves, don't get much of a view. This overlook looks a little bit more promising. And like that, my 3 days at Fall Creek Falls State Park was over, and it was time to move further south.